All right, my fellow, all right, my fellow NBA, all right, my fellow WNBA fans. This is your 2025 WNBA Round 2 Semifinals review and 2025 WNBA Finals preview. As you know, there's only 3 rounds in the WNBA playoffs, so a little less than what the NBA actually has, but so there's a total of 7 games, or 7 picks, however you want to say it. But I was 3-1 as far as how many games I think each series would go after the first. I was 3-1. All right. So I was 3-1 after the first round for as far as picking the winning teams, right? And I was 3-1 as far as picking how many games each series would go. In the second round, I did not do so hot. Obviously, I said Minnesota was going to advance over the Mercury in 5, and I got both the series prediction wrong and the winning team prediction wrong there. And I had in the other game, I had the Aces advancing over the Fever in 4, 3-1. I got the series prediction wrong there, but I got the winning team prediction right. So here we go. So with going 0-2 as far as my series predictions and as far as how many games I think each series will go, so obviously going 0-2 in the semifinals for picking how many games I think each series would go. So as far as going 0-2 for my series predictions for as far as how many games each series would go wrong. I was 3-1, 2 losses puts me up to 3 wins and 3 losses. So 3-3 for my series predictions, and going 1-1 as far as picking the winning team right. Obviously, I picked the Lynx wrong. That put me at 3-2. Picking the Aces right, that puts me at 4-2. So I'm 4-2 as far as picking the winning team right. 3-3 as far as picking how many games each series would go right. So 3-3 for my series predictions, and 4-2 for picking the winning team right. So in this next round, and this is my first year doing WNBA playoffs, guys. I'll get better at doing these videos for that. But so I'm going into the finals. I'm going into the 2025 WNBA finals. I am 4-2 as far as picking the winning team right. 3-3 as far as picking how many games each series would go right. So I'm either going to be 4-3 through 7 as far as the series predictions go. As far as the series predictions go, I'm either going to go to 3-4, or I'm going to be 4-3 for my series predictions. And as far as picking the winning team predictions right, I'm either going to go to 5-2 or 4-3. So no matter what, I'm finishing above 500 as far as picking the winning team right. I'm in danger of finishing below 500 if I get how many games this series will go wrong. So let's jump right into it. Obviously, we got the Aces and Mercury. Before I get into that, I don't think I've done too bad for my first year. Better than I thought I would. I thought when I did my first round playoff video, I thought I might lose 1-2. I thought I might get the Aces game wrong, or thought I might get the Fever wrong in the first round because I didn't really think they'd actually beat the Dream, but they did. I was just being biased because that's the team I really root for, them and the Wings and the Sparks. And so I figured going into the WNBA Finals, I'd be right at probably 4-2. I figured I'd be around 3 to 4 wins there. And for series predictions, I figured I'd be at 2 to 3 wins. So I'm right where I want to be. So now, let's jump into the 20. I thought I might lose 1 to 2 games. I thought I might lose the Fever game and maybe the WNBA Finals, depending on who reads. So I'm right where I want to be. So let's jump into it. I think the Indiana Fever might have took a lot out of the Aces, but I could be wrong, pushing them to overtime that last game. But who knows? I am going to go with the 2025 WNBA Finals to go 7 games, and I'm going to go with the Aces to beat the Mercury to win the 2025 WNBA Championship 4-3. So I'm going with the WNBA Finals to go 7 games with the Aces winning it in 7 over the Mercury, 4-3. There you have it. I do know game 1 is tonight. Game 2 is Sunday. I believe game 3 is Wednesday, and game 4 will be like next Friday, I believe. And then game 1 tonight, game 2 Sunday, game 3 Wednesday. I think game 4 is probably, I believe, next Friday. Hold on, let me go. All right, guys, we just went and checked. So obviously, games 1 and 2 at Las Vegas are tonight and Sunday. Games 3 and 4 at Phoenix are on Wednesday. So games 1 and 2 are at Las Vegas. So games 1 and 2 of the finals are at Las Vegas, and game 1 is tonight. Game 2 is Sunday at Las Vegas, and games 3 and 4 will be at Phoenix, and game 3 will be next Wednesday. Game 4 will be next Friday. Game 5, if necessary, is next Sunday, and game 5, if necessary, is next Sunday. So yeah, game 1 tonight, game 2 Sunday, game 3 next Wednesday, game 4 next Friday. So yeah, game 1 tonight, game 2 Sunday, game 3 next Wednesday, game 4 next Friday, game 5 if necessary next Sunday. And then game 6 and 7 if necessary are on the 16th and the 18th. Y'all enjoy the finals, but I'm going to be going for the Aces. Let's go.